Okay, this morning we're going to talk about logos and putting logos on your new site. And we're going to use Kittl. So if you don't have an account with Kittl, um, I believe you can still use a free version of it, but I'm not sure. I think you can only download at 72 DPI or something. But anyways, so let's go to new project. I find Kittle's getting longer and taking longer and longer to must be a lot of users. Okay, so this is where you set up the size of your artboard. We're gonna go, everything should be at least 300 DPI, 3,300. And then for logo, we're gonna use 150, oops, sorry, by 150 pixels. Get, get it together here and create. Okay, there is our uh, artboard, 150 by 150 at 300 DPI. So to make things quick here today, we're going to use one of their templates. You select template, and I'm not sure what kind of logo I'm going to make. Maybe a spa or something, for a hairdresser or something. Maybe in spa. So I'll just look through some of these. Select this one. Whoa. So you can just make this the size that you want it. So we can just, instead of using this artboard, we can just make this, because I'm going to use a template. So make sure you select this because that'll lock the proportion. So if you uh, make it skinnier, it'll make the same amount uh, as height. So switch this to 150. 150. I don't know what is wrong with my fingers today. 150. It's going to be really, really small. So I guess we'll just get rid of this artboard. Don't worry about that. Just select it all, right click, and delete. Anytime you ever use the zooming function down here, make sure you have something selected or it'll just zoom off into the, well, it would wander or yonder. There you go. There's our artboard, 150 by 150. Okay, what are we going to do here? So we don't want a green background. Chances are you're probably going to want it to be clear. So I'm going to select this, and then there's, see this little line here? Basically, that just means remove the color. Okay. Then we're going to select everything on here, and we're going to try and make it as big to the as the artboard. You don't have to go crazy, but try and make it fairly close. And now that we have everything selected, we can use these alignment tools. So this is a vertical alignment. This is a horizontal alignment. So we'll select that. And you can select each individual piece. You can see I didn't do that right. All right. Now we got that all done. Tatone, I don't know what that is. So we're going to change this name to T8 Tat. Tatiana. That's a real name, isn't it? Tatiana. And we'll put this as a nail salon. Looks a little bit close. Anytime you want to move something, you can just use your arrow keys if you want, or you can physically just move it around, with your mouse. But make sure you use your alignment tools, and there you go. So if you wanted to change the colors of these, you just go here, here, and then you can select the color. You can actually physically type in a hex value if you want. Anyways, we are going to leave that the same. In here, you can change the font. You can change the size of the font, whatever you want. We're going to leave that the same just for this tutorial. Okay, when you're doing artwork, we're going to say that this is our logo. When you're doing artwork, in most cases, it's important to come up here and select your artboard, and then make your artboard the approximate size of your art. You don't do this in every case, but 99.99% of the, I'll show you a case where you don't do it. Okay. So there's our logo right there. All done. It didn't take very long. Yes, I cheated a little bit. I will say though that if you wanted to change this picture, you can just go right click and replace, and then you can search in here for a picture. So these are all different options, but you can go to, probably going to go to elements, I don't know, beauty salon. Probably don't want any of those, but whatever, you can look through here. Chances are I would suggest that you probably do that ahead of time, but you have a bunch of, because I didn't even spell it right, but you have a bunch of options. They have pictures, illustrations, clip arts, actual photos. You can get photos in here. Probably wouldn't use that for logo, but anyways. All right, so now you got your logo all done, and we're going to export it. We're going to verify that it says 300 DPI here. We're going to export it as a PNG, and then I'm going to select remove background, and then oh, you know what we didn't do? T-A-T-I-T salon. Right, I forgot to give it a name. Give it a name. Export it. Verify it's 300. You see the size, and remove the background and export it. And that's it. There, you got a logo. Hopefully that helps.